13. This is page number 13 from your book. Okay, you can see it. If you have your book, you can see it. Yes, Ahmad Ashraf. Okay, so let's start today. If you have your book, you can see it from your book also. And if you don't have your book right now, you can see it from your screen also, because I have already opened your books. And you can get the guideline from here also. So first of all, we will study about squares and square roots. So square numbers come from squaring integers, multiplying a whole number by itself. So this one is very easy, multiplying a whole number by itself. I will just explain this to you. Right now, you just need to note down its definition. Do not write it, it is already written. Just keep it in your mind. It is very important, multiplying a whole number by itself. Okay, so for example, multiplying, how you can find a square? Multiplying a whole number by itself. Okay, so what does it mean? For example, I will give you a number. For example, I will give you the number 4. Square of 4. Square of 4 you have to find. So what does it mean? If you have to find the square of a 4, how you can find it? Multiply 4 by itself. 4 multiplied by 4. Okay, 4 multiplied by 4. So the answer will be 16. As you know, 4 4s are 16. Okay, and if I ask you what is the square of 5, can you answer it? Square of 5, what will be the answer? It is very easy, just I am giving you. Okay, yes, Ahmad Ashraf, very good. And Musab, Mishari, Muhammad Zaid, Ahmad, very good answers. Okay, so you know it about. So Arwad, yes, correct answer. All the students have given the correct answer. Okay, so this is very easy. Square of 5 is 5 multiplied by 5 is equal to 25. So 5 sides are 25. Okay, so the important point you need to note is that you have to write it in indices form. Indices form. What is indices form? I'm just going to tell you that, for example, I have just written here 4 multiplied by 4. 4 multiplied by 4 can be written in indices form. You write 4 and a small 2 you will write at the above of this 4. Okay, so it will become it's mean that it is square. So you must have to note that 4 square is equal to 16. So maybe you know it already, but the name indices form, it is indices form, it is called indices form. Okay, 4 square is equal to 16. Okay, so wherever you will see this small 2, it means that it is square, and you have to multiply the same number with itself, by itself. Okay, and same way you can write 5 square as 5, and small 2 you will write at the above. and 5 square is 25. Similarly, you can write 6 square in the form of indices. So 6 square is equal to 6 6 are 36. Okay. So I hope you have understood. This was very easy. Okay, now next one is square root. Square root. And square root is the inverse of square. It is the inverse of square. I will just tell you what does it mean. So for example, if I will ask you what is the square root of 49? What is the square root of 49? So you must have to find the number that is multiplying by itself, and the answer is 49. So I will do some calculation. If I will do some calculation, I will see that its answer is 7, because 7 is the number which I multiply by itself, then I will get 49. Okay. So the square root of 49 is 7. And similarly, square root of 25. Can you answer it? What is the square root of 25? Okay, yes, Al Hassan, Muhammad Zaid, Mahmood, very good students. So all the students are giving the right answers. Okay, yes, I will download it on Classera also. This exercise, when we will complete this exercise, today I am going to start the exercise also. So that pages I will upload on Classera. Okay. So square root of 25 is 5, because you get 25, the number which you get by 25 by multiplying by itself is 5. Okay. So its answer is 5. Okay. So, but there are some numbers which cannot be uh, found by using your memories, because there are not all the numbers, whole numbers which you can get by multiplying the number by itself. For example, if I ask you what is the square root of 50, what is the square root of 50? So it is very hard for you to find it by your math, because 7 is 49, and 8 is 64. So 50 is between 49 and 64. So there must be some other number. So there will be some numbers for which you will need the calculator. Okay. So if I want to find the square root of 50, then I will have to use the calculator. So you must have to purchase the calculator this time also. This scientific calculator is better. And I have opened my calculator from laptop. So if I want to find the square root of 50, I will type 50, and the square root sign where is square root? Okay, sorry, here it is here. Okay, so 50, and this one is square root. So here you can find that square root of 50 is 7.0710. So this is a very long number, you don't need to write. So now you have to recall the values of decimal places. So if you are asked that you have to write your answer up to 2 decimal places, so you must have to write your answer up till here you will have to write. So after two values, 2 decimal places means that 2 values after the decimal point. Okay, so these are 0 and 7, 2 values, and if you will see that the next value is greater than 5, then you will write you will change this number to next value, and if it is less than 5, then you will not change. So you can see that 1 is less than 5, so you will write it as it is 7.07. Its answer will be 0.07, 7.07. So square root of 50 is 7.07. So you can see that it is close to 7, because square root of 49 is 7, and 50 is next to it. So its square root will be nearest to 7. Okay. Okay, yes, Ahmad Ashraf, we are not discussing about rational or irrational numbers, but you are talking correct. It is irrational. Very good. Okay, so square root is described in the form of the notation to describe the square root is I have to draw it like this. So I will write 50 here, and then I will put this sign. You already know about it, but I'm just giving you a review about it. So if I want to find the square root, I will have to write this one, okay, like this, okay, 50, and this one is under this these lines. So this is actually 50 square root. Okay, so its answer is 7.07. So these concepts you have already studied. Now I will tell you a new concept. Right now I have just told you that the square root of 49 is 7. How you find the 7? Because 7 multiplied by 7 is 49, and square root of 25 is 5, because 5 multiplied by 25. But there is an other number. Listen to me carefully, boys. This is very important. There is an other number which is also being multiplied by itself. Then I will get the answer 49. There is another number also. So that is actually minus 7. Okay. Minus 7, we have studied it, that as you know that if you will multiply minus 7 with minus 7, the answer will also be 49 plus 49. Okay, so it means that we have two answers for the square root of 49. We have two answers for the square root of 49. One is positive and other is negative. So this one is a new concept for you, I think. There are two answers for the square root of 49. One is plus 7 and other is minus 7. Why is this so? Because as you know that when you multiply plus 7 by itself, then you also get 49. And when you multiply minus 7 by itself, then you also get 49. Because minus and minus, when you multiply the two same signs, the answer is positive. Okay. So it means that the square roots of 49 are 2. There are two roots. We will say that there are two roots of 49. There are two roots of 49. One is 7, or you can also write plus 7 and minus 7. Okay, so these are two roots of 49. And similarly, two roots of 25 will be plus 5 and minus 5. Okay, so actually it has two answers. It has two answers, plus 5 and minus 5, and these are called the roots of 25, square roots of 25. Okay, plus 5 and minus 5. I hope you have understood this. Okay, now let's complete the exercise. This one is questions I have selected. Exercise 1F we will complete today. Question number 1 is work out the square or square root where there are two possible answers, write both. Okay, so this one is very easy, as you can see. Part A, in part A, in part C, and in part E, you have to find the squares, and in part B, D, and F, you have to find the square roots. So I have copied these questions in my paint tool, and here I have pasted it. Okay, so first of all, I will write the answer to question number 1 and A. So it is very easy. A part, so it is actually 9 square. So 9 square is equal to, as you know, that it is 9 multiplied by 9. So answer is 81. Okay, so this one is very easy. Okay, so I hope that it is very easy for you. Similarly, part C, I will do 14 square. 14 square is equal to 14 multiplied by 14. So the answer will be, okay, now I don't remember the 14 square, so I can use calculator now. For the square, I can use 14. I will type 14, and here is the X square button in your calculator. So it means that when you will press it, it will automatically square, it will find the square of 14. So the answer is 196. Okay. Okay, here I am going to solve the part B. Boys, it is better that you should write now. If you have your notebooks, you should start writing. Okay, so here this one is 121 square root. 121 square root. I will copy and paste it here. So, okay, so I have to choose 121. I will find it from the calculator. 121, and its square root is 11. Okay, so I will write it. 11. But there are two answers. So you know that we have to write it in the form of two answers, because the question is that there are two possible answers. So we will write there both answers, plus 11 and minus 11. Okay, so you can also write in the form of this plus minus sign notation. Plus minus, in the form of plus minus sign notation, you can also write it, as you can see here, plus minus. So your answer will be like this, plus minus 11. In this form you can also write your answers. Okay. Okay, so okay, so this question is a little bit tricky, part D, and I will do it for you. Part B, part D. So this one is plus minus 0, and here I will base it again, plus minus 0. So here, so can you answer it, any boy? Okay, yes, very good. Ahmed Ashraf, Umar Safwan, and Rawad Al Hassan, good, correct answer. Muhammad Zaid, yes, correct. Yes, Umar Safwan. Mahmood, yes, correct answer. Ahmad Adil. Page number 13. Muhammad Zaid. PDCE, these exercises are not included in your course. And we have already done it. In previous two lectures, we have done it. And it is very easy, so you don't need to write it. That was just a practice. So there will be many exercises which we will skip from your our coursework. Okay, so here we will write its answer. 0 in the root is, or square root is 0. And we will not write minus 0. We will not write minus 0 because there is not any value which is negative 0. There is not any, 0 is not negative or not positive. As you can see from the number line, it is between positive and negative values. So it is neither positive, neither negative. And we say it's non-negative integer. Okay. But in the form of, if you want to find the its calculation, it will be only 0. Okay. It will not be minus 0. You don't need to write minus 0. It will have only one root. Understood? Okay. So I hope you have understood this. And E and F part, you can do it yourself. These are very easy. Okay, next one is question number 2, and here it is also very easy. You can do it quickly. Question number 2, find the square root. Square or square root, you may use a calculator where there are two possible answers, write both. Okay, so I am going to write it here. Let me make it big. Okay. So 3.6 square in part A. This one is 3.6 and square. So it is hard for you to find 3.6 mentally. So I can use my calculator here, and this will be 3.6, and I will find its square by finding this x square here. So this one is 12.96. Okay, so it will be 12.96. Okay, B part is plus minus 16.81, and I will have to find its answer by using calculator. So it will be, if I will choose my calculator, here you can see 16.81, and I have to find its square root. Here is the square root. So this one is 4.1. 4.1. But I will write it in the form of two numbers. So one is plus 4.1. What's the answer? Yes, plus 4.1 and minus 4.1. Okay, so these are the two roots of this question. So I hope you have understood this. Any other question? C is equal to 0.09. Okay. Part C. In part C, you have to find the square. 0.32 square. What's upon? Okay, Ahmad Ashraf has found the answer right. Okay, Abdul Wahab Ala, very good. Umar Safwan. Sir, I did not write exercise 1F. Makram, you need to write it. I will upload this page on Classera also, so you can get the help from here also. Okay. Okay, so I hope you have understood this. This one is very easy. And okay, let's do these next questions. Find the square or square root, round the answers to one decimal place. In parts B and D, give positive and negative roots. Okay, so this one is this question is hard for you to understand. So first of all, I will complete this. I will paste it here. Okay, so first of all, I will write question number 1. Part A I am going to solve. So this is 1.13 square. So 1.13 square I will find from using calculator, and here is 1.13 and here is square. Okay, so this one is 1.2769. Okay, now read the statement again. Find the square or square root, round the answers to one decimal place. So it means that I have to round my answer to one decimal place here, up till here, one decimal place. Okay, and after one decimal place I will have to place only one digit, and I will see the next value after that value. If it is greater than 5, then I will increase it by 1, so it will be 1.3. Maybe you know it, it is called rounding off data, rounding off the numbers to decimal places. Okay, I hope you have recall it. So here I will write the answer as 1.3. 1.3 I will write. I will not write this complete answer because the question is given that I have to write the answer at one decimal place. I have to write it at one decimal place. Okay. So you need to round it at one decimal place. Next one is B part. So B part I will write. So I'm just going to write its answer. 6.4 I have to find. 6.4 and its square root. So as you can see that this is a very large decimal places values numbers, but I have to write only at one decimal place, up to one decimal place, means that I have to write after decimal place only one value. So I will see that here is that value 0.5, and I will see the next value. So this is 2. 2 is less than 5. So I will not change this number. In previous lesson, I changed this number because this number was greater than 5. But I will not change this time because 2 is less than 5. Okay, so I will just write 2.5. 2.5, yes. I will write here only 2.5. And also I will write the plus values and minus values. Okay, so I hope you have understood this.